Breaking down week 6 betting lines with Steve Merrill from Wager Talk. Get on over to wagertalk.com. Check out Steve's work, not just giving you the edge in regards to the selection, but money management system as well. Let's break it down with Ohio State going to Michigan State, a first road trip for the Buckeyes and second Big Ten game. The Buckeyes, a enormous 27-point favorite against what was a top 10 team last year, but truly struggling, Steve. Michigan State, 27-point dog at home.
Yeah, now that we're into the second month of the season, we get in the big conference matchups. We get a lot more top 25 matchups. I do a top 25 video for Wager Talk TV every weekend, and I had 2 matchups in week 3, 2 matchups in week 4. We had 5 of them last week, top 25 matchups, and that's, of course, because we're getting these big conference games now. And this was, when the season began, probably going to be a top 25 matchup. In fact, there were some advanced lines this summer, and Ohio State was less than a 2-touchdown favorite in the look-ahead lines this summer. So this is almost double what the market thought the line was going to be, and obviously for good reason, because Michigan State is only 2-3 on the season. Currently, Ohio State is a 27-point road favorite. My power ratings in this game make the line only about 25, so I do think it's a little inflated, obviously much more inflated than the summer line thought. And so we start looking at the matchup. As you mentioned, Mark, it's the first road game of the season for Ohio State, and historically speaking, teams do not do well when they play 4 or more straight to start at home, and Ohio State did even more than that. They played 5 straight home games through October 1st. Very rarely ever see that in college football, and they also have a bye on deck, and then Iowa back at home. So they'll be playing only their second road game of the season on October 29th when they're at Penn State. Really a favorable schedule for Ohio State in some ways, but I also think it could hurt them a little in this game. Now, Michigan State might not be good enough to win this one outright, but I think they could stay within the 4 touchdowns. The line looks a little inflated, and I do think Ohio State being on the road for the first time in over a month is not a great setup.
Catch Steve at wagertalk.com, and also keep in mind that you can go to any of our team channels and catch my segments with Steve each and every week right here at the Voice of College Football. And, of course, Steve's Under the Radar selection on Patreon. Go to patreon.com, search MarkRogersTV, and get Steve's Under the Radar selection each and every week, where he is 5-0.